Hello, so today we're going to be making homemade pizza. For this you're going to need extra virgin olive oil, plain flour, salt, sugar, yeast and a cup and a third of lukewarm water, about 110 degrees. I'm measuring in cups. These are the cups. There's 1 cup, there's 1/3. So yeah, I'll show you the next step. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take our water and our little bag of yeast. Cut that open, sprinkle that all over the top. I might want to put a little bit of sugar in there just so that the yeast has got something to feed off. And I'm just going to give that a little mix. Just a little mix. And then I'm going to leave that for about 5 minutes until it gets really creamy. Okay, so in my stand mixer I'll be going to put 3½ cups of plain flour, 2, 3, and then we have a teaspoon of sugar and a tablespoon of salt, and then about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. We're just going to give this a quick mix. So my yeast is done. This is what it's going to look like when it's actually done. You can see it's all foamy and creamy. Just give this one quick mix. And then I'm just going to pour this straight in. And then put the mixer on high for a few minutes until it's all combined. And then you want to put it on low for and let it go for about 10 minutes until your dough's really nice and smooth. See, it's got a nice smooth texture to it. So let me move this out of the way. Right, we're going to get 2 pizzas out of this, so we're going to cut this in half like that, and then we're going to pull it into a disc. Like that, and then I'm going to get a bit of oil at the bottom of the bowl. Make sure you completely coat it, not the sides. And then put your dough in there. Put a bit more on top. This stops it forming a crust. So make sure it's completely coated. Second one. And cover this tightly. Make sure there's no air can get in. Nice and tight. Like that. And I also like to put a tea towel on top as well. And then you're going to put this somewhere warm in the house for about 2 hours or until it doubles in size. Okay, so the dough has been rising for 2 hours. As you can see, it's massively doubled in size. And I wanted to show you the ingredients you need for the pizza sauce. It's going to be, got 2 little tins of tomato puree, use some basil, chopped garlic, onion, salt and pepper. And for the toppings, for one of the pizzas we're going to have cheese, of course, pineapple, pepperoni, mozzarella. And for the second pizza we're going to have chili cheese topping with hot and spicy chicken pieces, mozzarella and bacon. And what you're going to need, because I'm going to try this out, is doing a cheese crust. You're going to need a packet of cheese strings. Just wanted to show you that I've got all my ingredients ready. This is for one of the pizzas, and this is for the second pizza, and I've got my cheese strings ready on a plate. Okay, so I'm going to make the sauce now. I'm going to tip in tomato puree to a bowl. You might find that 1 tin's enough. Just put a little bit in. And then add in the onion. Put quite a bit in. Garlic. Whoa. That's not garlic. Basil. And salt and pepper. Give this a really good mix. You can taste this as you go as well. So here goes the tricky part. Get your plate of flour. Lightly flour the sides. And your rolling pin. Then I'm going to turn out. You want to dip it in the flour, each side and the sides. Okay. And then I'm going to push it down. And then I want to start rolling it out. Right, so when you've got your shape, obviously it's not perfect, but you're going to measure it against your pan, and you want an overlap all the way around because we're going to be doing a cheese crust. So as you can see, it's fine up here, but I need to stretch it each side here. Okay, hopefully that will be okay. So roll this up. Okay, so now we're going to put the cheese strings in. Right up to the edge. All the way round. Now we're going to seal them in. Shake them in like that. So when you're happy, you can start putting your sauce on. Don't need to go to the edge because otherwise it does burn. While you're doing this, I would suggest putting your oven on, preheating it. So now it comes the fun part. First of all, you want to get your cheese on. All over. Some really cheesy pizza. And then put our toppings on. Then put our mozzarella on. I'm just going to rip it up. Just chuck it all over. Whole lot on. Okay. And just a little top up the cheese, just a little one. Right, okay, now you can put this in the oven for about 12 to 18 minutes, just keep an eye on it, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I'll move on. So this is the second pizza. This is going to be the spicy one. So last bit of bacon. Okay. So we'll top up with this cheese, and I'll show you what they look like when they come out. So this is the first pizza that's come out. As you can see, that crust has risen really well, and I'll show you the second one when that comes out too. And obviously, I'll cut a slice to show you the inside. Right, okay, this is the second one. This is a spicy one. I'm going to cut them open and show you what they look like inside. They cooked for about 22 minutes, something like that. Okay, so this is the slice of the pepperoni one. There you go, you can see all the cheese is melted on the inside. And that's it. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and hope you try it yourself. If you do, let me know what you think, and until the next video, I'll see you soon.